The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game has been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, over to my left, we have a man that really needs no introduction because he is known the world over. It's the one, it's the only, Pops.
Hey, how everybody doing? How's everything going on? God bless.
Make sure you guys smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now, he's very excited about this video because we had a chance to watch Felix Verdejo, El Boricua.
Puerto Rico, pa' que lo sepa.
Facts. Okay, he was taking on Will Madera. You know, it was his first fight post-COVID. It was his fourth fight since the Antonio Lozada loss in early 2018. So he's on the comeback trail. He's been stringing together some wins, and you know, interestingly enough, this was a statement win for Verdejo, and it got more attention than it would have got under normal circumstances because Miguel Mariaga was supposed to fight John Yap or whatever his name was, who weighed like 10 pounds overweight, couldn't make weight, didn't even train. So he got the benefit of, much like Miguel Madera earlier this week, getting moved up to the main event. And to be honest with you guys, there really wasn't a ton to dissect. I'm going to say it took him about maybe 90 to 100 seconds, and he folded up. He folded up this dude, Will Madera, like a blue steel chair, like The Rock, like Chris Jericho was doing back in the day when I was a kid on SmackDown. And he was doing really well. And he was putting his punches together really nicely. We saw kind of the Verdejo of old, and it was very encouraging to see. Pops, what did you make of his performance, you know, from the little bit we got to see?
I think it was great. I think he came in there. You know, he showed it off the bat, but he was straight focusing on his boxing and going forward, and he meant business how he did it and how he finished off the opponent in the first round. He sent a statement to the 135-pound boxing that division. That being said, I want to say about Verdejo. He's been through a lot. He's got a daughter. He's been motivating him. There was that embarrassing loss in New York. He's actually been on the rebound, and don't forget about this guy. He will be somewhere on the top. Somewhere in 135, I promise you that. And I'm Puerto Rican. I like him a lot, as you guys know. Verdejo, keep going, man. You know, you're gonna come back. You'll be world champion. I promise you that. You're gonna be a world champion.
There you go. So listen, it's his fourth.
Oh, he also mentioned, not to cut off. He mentioned in an interview that one of the things they asked him who he wanted to fight next. Not that it's gonna happen, because we know he's still got to earn his stripes and whatever, and he's got to show more of the old Verdejo that he was before that New York fight. But he's making strides. He actually says he wants to fight Lomachenko and redeem himself from the Olympic loss. So yeah, that's his goal. So Lomachenko, put your skirt up, pull it up, and freaking go ahead and fight him so he can show you what time it is.
Man, Lomachenko ain't one of no damn Felix Verdejo. Now I want to point a couple of things out.
I'm just saying, you know, it'd be nice.
I want to point a couple of things out. This is Verdejo's fourth win since the loss to Antonio Lozada, so he's putting together a good win streak. He's 4-0 with 2 KOs. Secondly, I kind of want to talk about Timothy Bradley for about 30 to 40 seconds. Timothy Bradley, a wag of my finger goes to you, my friend. I love Timothy Bradley, was a big fan of his when he was fighting, but man, every time I watch a top-ranked card, Timothy Bradley is a freaking company man. Always a company man, always exaggerating the fighter's talent. Now look, I like Verdejo. I'm rooting for him to win. I want him to do well. But for this man to look squarely in the camera with passion in his heart and conviction in his eyes and insult my intelligence and tell me that Felix Verdejo has the best jab at 135. Come on, Timothy. Come on, Tim. We know you're a company man, but this is bad even for you. So come on, get it together and clean up your act, Timothy. Aside from that, I want to say I didn't realize actually how good of a win this was because I wasn't like I didn't really look at Will Madera's record, and I wasn't really too aware of who he fought. But after I went outside, I worked out, came back inside, and looked at I got his box rank in front of me. He's got some decent wins. You know, he beat most notably the best one in the resume that I can see is he beat the very tough and game Thomas Matisse. And for those of you who are really up in your boxing, you may remember. Thomas Matisse had that really good fight on Showbox with I think his name was Rolando Chinilla or something like that. Very good fight. You know, he's someone that comes to fight, and you know, for Madera to beat him, he had to have been just some sort of quality. He had some sort of quality that got him through a fight like that. So for Verdejo to come out here and take the O of this guy and stop him and be as dominant as he was, I gotta tip my cap to him. You know, I was sitting here watching the fight with my dad, and I was very hypercritical of Verdejo because I've had high expectations for him, and he just hasn't. He's fallen so short of that. But who knows, man? Maybe he is gonna be that dark horse at 135. You know, everybody talking about Lomachenko. We're talking about Teofimo. We're talking about Haney and Campbell and all these other guys. But maybe he'll be that one. So we'll see, man.
I mean, the thing is, he's got to make the best of his opportunities. We know who the top dogs in the division are. So let me not just sit here and make a false see about Verdejo not going up and being moved to the titles. We know who the people want to see. But like you said, he could be the knight in shining armor from Puerto Rico that comes on and surprises everybody. He's what we call the sleeper.
The sleeper of the division. And the thing is, he's in a great position too because when you look at the top ranked stable of the 135 pounds, I mean, he's got Lomachenko and Lopez in his division. So it's theoretically speaking, assuming that Lomachenko and Lopez actually happens this year, Verdejo could actually be in the running to fight whoever wins that fight, or maybe whoever loses that fight. He could fight either one of them. So I think he's in a great position. It's good to see that he's on the comeback trail. That he's picking up wins. That he's beginning to put things together and look impressive. But I want to see him step the opposition up.
What do you think about his trainer,
Ismael Salas?
You think he's playing a big impact on him or no? What do you feel about that?
I mean, this is a solid win tonight. I'm not going to take away from the win, but it's hard for me to say because the guy he fought tonight, style-wise, not on my resume, but style-wise,
right.
He doesn't resemble anything like the guy that beat him. Right. You know, I want to see Verdejo in there with like a pressure fighter, a guy that's rugged. You know,
come forward.
Let's see how he can handle that. And if he can pass a test like that, then I'd love to see him step up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is. Felix Verdejo, el Boricua.
El Boricua.
He's back, man. And,
él va a ser uno de los mejores puertorriqueños boxeadores. Lo estoy diciendo.
Talk that Puerto Rican shit.
Él está subiendo para arriba a la montaña a dejar a la gente saber que sí, yo perdí. Estaba bien gozado como yo hice mi perdida en Nueva York. Pero las últimas 4 victorias que yo tengo me está demostrando que yo estoy serio y estoy haciendo para la isla de Puerto Rico.
There you have it. I don't know what you said, but it sounded real good.
I just basically was giving a lot of props to Verdejo and say that he's climbing up the mountains and he's focusing himself on his last 4 fights that he had. He's showing people that I want to be up there and I want to bring it back to Puerto Rico.
All right, with that being said, you guys let us know what you think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.